We're going live on YouTube. Good. And let's also record. Yes. So, welcome every single person. Thank you for joining. We have 30 people on the call. Thank you, every single person. It's a beautiful day. We're going and a live fresh on start. YouTube. Oh, my Good. YouTube is echoing back at me. Record. Okay. So we are live on YouTube. So if any of your friends come in late, they can always go to TGI Entrepreneurs on YouTube and they will catch it there. And for everybody on this call too, please watch again and again because I know that powerful nuggets are coming our way today. So our guest in the house today is a silent achiever. She's an administrator. She's a certified entrepreneur with LLBI, and she's an advocate of personal development. Now, her husband is Bishop of Wealth, so she must be Bishopess of Wealth. So today with us in the house is no other person than Coach Marvel Sajere, the Bishopess of Wealth. So let's celebrate her. Thank you so much. Unmute yourself. You are most welcome.
Thank you very much, Ma. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to have you.
And it's a pleasure,
Ma. For accepting to come talk to us in spite of your very busy schedule. You have to stay back in Akure today because of us, and we don't take it for granted. We are most grateful. So thank you so much. It's so great to have you.
Thank you so much, Ma.
Like I said to you behind the scene, it's your meeting. It's TGI. It's you talking to us. I'm also taking my notes. I have my iPad right here. I'm also in school. So the ball is in your court. Have fun. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mom. Thank you. Thank you for this platform. I want to say big thank you to Uncle for this opportunity. And thank you very much, Mom. Bringing me out here is as a great opportunity. You might be seeing it like I'm coming out to speak on this behalf, on behalf of the team. But it's also a pleasure, and it's also you're also building my success story because you people are actually encouraging me to come more on camera and talk to people. I want to appreciate you for such opportunity too, because the more I go out there to talk to people, the more I become better, and I give out better information. So thank you also for this platform. I really want to appreciate you for this platform. Thank you. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello. I've been introduced already, so we'll quickly go into so it's our relaunch, and I am excited. I've actually missed those programs because usually my Saturdays I book them down. I try as much as I can to engage and engage my team members to also partake of this opportunity, because there are a lot of people that a lot of star directors and future star directors that still come on this platform that come to pass information to us. I'm sorry, there's another device that was echoing. I'm sorry about it. All right, so because we are relaunching, what that means is that we are re-strategizing, okay? So there are things that we had done before, and then now that we are coming up again, we need to come up better, with better strategies, with better information, and do things differently, okay? The only way you can succeed is when you are different. You're not just being the norm. You're not doing what every other person is doing. You're just being you. And being you is that you're being unique you. So you're trying out things that nobody has done, or things that you have seen the people that have succeeded do, and then you replicate it. So we intend to, do things differently so that we can grow beyond where we are right now. Okay, so I said that we can dare to be different. Yes, you can dare to be different. I'll make bold to say that the journey of personal development has made me see things from different lights. Okay, it has made me see that there is a lot that is deposited inside of me. So whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that you need to become whatever you want to become, it is within you, but you need to find it out and harness it. If you do not, you're just going to be static. You're just going to be where you are. But if you find it inside of you, it has been deposited inside of us by God. And until you find that and harness it, so there are a lot of people that they find that they have such virtue inside of them, but they're not making use of it. You're going to be redundant because you're not using those gifts, those abilities that you have to do the things that you need to do. Okay, so you're going to be static. But one of the things that will help us grow beyond where we are is when we are able to find that God-given ability, and then we are able to harness them and put them into use. That is where the difference comes. That is where we see the difference in whatever we think we do. All right. So when we dare to be different, it means that we ought to do the things that nobody else has tried. But anyway, there's nothing that anyone has not tried anyway. But there are things that you will do in the light that is different from what every other person would have even done. Okay, because yeah, we have unique ideas given to us by God. So practically, if I break them down to where we are, one of the things that we need to do to be different, whether in our businesses, in our families, our place of work, wherever we find ourselves, okay? One of the things that you need to do, one of the things that you need to do to be different is when, number one, you're open, okay? You're not closed-minded. You're open to information. When you're open to information, new information. Now, there are informations, yeah. But when new information means that it could be that you have heard it before, but now you're opening your mind to, get that information again. It could be something that you have not heard about before, but now you're open again to get that information that you have not heard before. Okay, so our ability to be open to information, make use of the information that we get, and then apply those information. So we get new information, we use the information, and then apply that information. I'll tell you a story. When I went to develop myself, I had a lot of information. I had a lot of books that I read, but I wasn't putting them. Yeah, initially I didn't put them into use. So, but I thought to myself, I have so much that I could talk about, even though I'm not a very fast, I'm not a talkative, like I talk. But I said, if I take my time and look out for all of the things that I have gotten, the values, things that I have, new information that I have, gotten, I will be able to do something with it. So until I decided to, come out to pass that information that I have, I was my information that I had already gathered were just useless per se, because I am not passing that information to anybody. It is not impacting on anybody. Okay, so it means that I have not reached out. I have not made use of that information that I have gathered. I've just gotten all the information, sat on all the information without doing anything with it. So when you get the information, a new information, whatever kind of information, new or old or open-minded information, you make use of it, and then you apply that information. Then another thing I'm going to talk about, to be different, to do things differently, is when when you are open to new relationships. There are a lot of us that I am in that category. We have this kind with this, you know, friends that you don't like to mix up with new people. Now, one of the things that this platform has done for me also is that it has been able to give me an opportunity to meet people, meet a lot of wonderful people that you'll be forced to talk to, you know, whether or not. And as a talker, so it's going to help me, whether I'm interested in me talking to them, they will somehow find a way to talk to me. Okay, so this platform helps you build a beautiful relationship, and in a line of our kind of business, you need to build relationship continuously, new relationships. You need to keep building relationships, because those relationships you're going to build are the people that you're also going to talk to about your business. Okay, because if you have this your old relationship that you have kept because they are your lifetime relationship, because they are what you value, you think you cannot do with them, and you've told them about your business and they're not ready to patronize your business or do your kind of business, I'm not saying you leave the relationship. Okay, you need to move a step higher and leave them in that, and leave those kind of relationship per se concerning your business. So you have that relationship with them, but in another sphere. But you have what you are pursuing, which is your business, okay, which is new relationship, which is people that will develop you, people that you will share and rub minds with, that could help you grow. All right. So when you do that, you meet a new set of people and build a relationship with them. Now, building a relationship is a lot of work, because here you're going to be dealing with people. There are a lot of people that can build relationships, but they cannot sustain relationships. They can build relationships, they cannot sustain relationships. So what I'm talking about is not just building a relationship, it's building and sustaining that relationship. Okay? It will help us do things differently. It will help us see things differently. Um, I think me and Pastor Ute, we are in a paid class where we went for a training. We had a lot of interactions with a lot of people. From there, I've gotten a lot of relationships, and it has helped us widen our scope, our mentality about the things we thought that we know. It helped us to even know better. Okay, so I did not just meet her there. I also met a lot of wonderful people that had so much knowledge also to share, apart from the one that we even paid for. So you see other people there, they have a lot of knowledge. They have a lot of information also to give. And when you attach yourself with those kind of people, you will see that it will really make a difference in your life. It will make a great difference in your life. One of the things that I'm grateful for about where I did my personal development program and my entrepreneurship program is that the mentors I had there, they are the people that I will always go back to listen to their information all of the time. It's a circle that I wouldn't want to miss, because every time there are new things that they are dishing out. And they don't just stay there because they just know it. They try to, go a bit higher in learning, in reading, in acquiring knowledge, in getting a mentors in everything that they do. So I've talked about us first of all. I've talked about first of all that for you to do something differently, you need to be open-minded so that you can get a lot of information. You need to build new relationships. All right, the new thoughts, new ideas. Those are the things that will make you different. Don't just be somebody that wants to do what everybody is doing. So sometimes I come usually I was not like that, but sometimes I come online and I see something that is trending. I don't like doing what is trending. That is me. I don't like doing what is trending. So I just either stay calm and wait until I get something valuable I just want to share. I don't like doing things strange. But there are times that you do those things, okay? Apart from celebrations, those ones you are actually celebrating people in your team, but there are some informations that that are just trending. I just feel okay, my audience they don't need this information, so there's no point, you sharing that. So but you try and be innovative, try and think things differently. So the only way you can also do those things is when you are able to read, go for training. Right now, this training is going on. I sent it in my group since morning. I've been updating them. The link came out. I shared, sent a reminder. I'm gonna go back to ask them how many people attended this meeting. Okay. I try as much as I can also not to miss trainings. Once I see value trainings, I just find a way to hook up. Sometimes I'm not in the people's team. I just find a way and sneak and enter the meeting. So long as I have access to that meeting, I see the link, the Zoom link or the WhatsApp page, and it's not a closed page. I find a way and get there, because you can never know what word you can pick that could change your life. All right. So going forward, I said something to some people this morning, and I said that a lot of people, okay, and I asked a question. I said, do you think a lot of people like paycheck? And they said yes, yes. Somebody just said no. I said she's correct. Really, no. Not everybody likes a salary. Not everybody likes paycheck. Not everybody likes that at the end of the month they're giving them money for what they have done. A lot of people I see is will say, by the time I finish school, I just don't want to work for anybody. I just want to start my own thing. So people don't. Not everybody likes paycheck. All right, but when an opportunity comes for them to, take up the job where there is nothing available, will they take the opportunity? Yes, they will. A lot of them will. Why would they do that? They do that because there are bills to pay. They need to make ends meet. Okay? They need to sustain their standard of living. There are a lot of things, they have projects they have in mind that they need to launch out. But what that paycheck will do for them is that it's going to be a means for them, not an end. Okay? So they could accept the offer. Accepting that offer does not mean that this is where you are right now. Okay? But they can do that. If they decide not to do that at the moment when the offer comes up, it means that they're going to wait and either look for something to do, over the time. But if they're open and they do that, they could work for a period of time, give themselves targets, work for a period of time, then go into what it is that they want to do with their life. I say that because the opportunities that we have at hand, a lot of people overlook them. A lot of people, they overlook the opportunities. They feel that what you're offering them, because it's not an instant payment, and they don't want to go. And a lot of people that value paycheck, they feel that they cannot wait, without doing anything and not get anything. So they prefer that they work for that, so they see themselves, they're actively working. Then at the end of the month, you can give them something. All right. But this platform is a platform where you will have a time where you will build it for a certain stage, to a certain stage, and then enjoy the benefits. I'm saying all of this because there is a big picture in network marketing. I like my laptop a lot. So I like my computer a lot. and I can work on my computer. When I come back from work, I carry my computer, even if I'm not eating and I'm working. So I'm the type that does not even like to say, have you heard about this product? Usually, I don't like it. So, but if there are registrations, please bring it. I'll key it in. But when we started the business and we saw that there are a lot of opportunities there, I needed to do the things that I need to do to be able to pass the right information. So when you're in a platform like this, you need to get all of the knowledge that you can. If you need to pay for it, please pay for it and get the required knowledge. They said, I think it's a GoPro that what's that? Knowledge on ice is better than knowledge on ice is better than fire. Is better than what do you call it? Help me out. Knowledge on ice.
Knowledge on ice is better than ignorance on fire.
Ignorance on fire. Thank you. Good. No, they said ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice.
Knowledge on ice, yes.
Yes, but to an extent, I do not really agree with that. In as much as, yeah, somehow, there are times where you will be faced with that, where you come to a place where that knowledge, you need it. If you don't have it, you will flop. It's true. Are we saying that you should go and know everything about network marketing? Get the basic knowledge. But if it depends on what you want to do, if you want to go professional, go deep into it and learn all what you do. But if you're in a platform, please get the knowledge of that platform. Because I see a lot of people, if they don't have that knowledge, they keep, pestering your life and keep asking questions that ordinarily they should have known if they had followed the right step, they have gotten the right information. And those information, they are very handy. They're handy because once you come in, so either in your chat rooms, they are feeding you with the information like write-ups or videos that you need to watch. And a lot of them do not watch those videos. Because they don't watch those videos, because they don't read those information, they come back to asking questions. But if you will do things differently, if you will make the kind of money that you hear all the LDs called, in fact, they are not all the years, even some Diamond 7, Diamond 6, Diamond 5. I have my friend Ijoma put up on her Facebook page yesterday that her annual salary used to be 1.2 million, but that annual salary, she earned it in a week. Her annual salary, she's a Diamond 6, her annual salary used to be 1.2 million naira per annum, but she earned that in a week. And you hear him like, hey, Jesus, I want to be like that. It is not Jesus, I want to be like that. It is do the work. It is know what you have, know the values of things. We have value in this business. We have value in this business. But how do you say? How do you see the things that you have in your hands? Do you value those things? Do you know the importance of those things that you carry? Do you talk about? You know how good our compensation plan is. We're talking with our host today, and he was saying that this platform is amazing. Apart from the supplement that works very well for his experience and himself, that this place is future. So he started counting a lot of platforms that he has done before. That if he has, put in those efforts here, he would have made a lot of sustainable money. It's a sustainable business. You know why? Because those products, of course, you're not losing anything. Because if you decide not to, work the business and get paid, you have your product in your hands. Nobody is cheating you out of the business. For the payment, for the money that you made, for the purchase that you made, you got your product equivalent. So nobody's cheating out of you. But what are we going to do so that we cannot just be, this week you earn, in the next 3 weeks you're not earning, or in the next 3 months you're not earning because you're not talking to people, and you keep saying that you're shy. Please, if you are shy talking to people, I am the number one shy person. Come now, I'll teach you how I broke even. I'm the number one shy person. So please, that I don't know how to talk to people thing. It doesn't work. Really. It is a mindset. When we went out for a rally last week Saturday, I went with one of a team member. She's not in my team per se, but she's in our mother team. And so she said, okay, just be doing. I'll be watching you and see what you're doing. And so, and I said, should we go to the filling station? And I said, yes. And I said, I don't think we should go to the filling station. She said, let's go now. But they would just say no. I said, okay. She gave me mine. And so when we went to the first lady, she said, no. She didn't even wind down. She said, I said, okay. And I went to the second guy on the queue. And the guy was like, oh, okay, you want my number? He collected the paper. He wrote his number for me. In my mind, I said, so now you lose. So, I thought in my mind, I said, now you could lose. I did not lose anything. It's the lady that lost. So if you're saying that you're shy talking to people, you can't be as shy as I am now. You can't be as shy as I am that does not come on camera. So let's break even, because when we want to talk to our friends, so it's the same, it's this conventional way we talk to our friends. So we talk to our friends about where we make our hair, where we make our clothes, where we got our hair done, and all the rest of those things. The same way it is, it's the same model that we market this business. And I don't know why we need to be shy about what we do. For Christ's sake, there are other opportunities. So if you feel that because you know these people and they're not going to respond to you, you can as well go online. Go online, go on social media, create adverts, so they don't even know the face behind who is telling them to come and even do the part, come and use the product. And then you can build your business, but you need to step out. You need to step out of your comfort zone. They say no trees grow in the desert, in the comfort zone. You don't stay there. I was talking with my sister, and she said something, and I said, oh, I just got an inspiration in what you're saying. You cannot expect to get things done. You cannot expect to get a different result when you keep doing the same thing over and over again. You need to do something different. If you want a different result, you need to do something different. That is just the basic. That's just the law of it. You need to do something different to get a different result. Okay? I want to slim down. I'm working on my weight. And I keep eating eba, rice. And for all of the carbohydrates that I can find. And I take slimming tea. At night, I will drink slimming tea. I could brew 2 at once and take it. In the morning, I'll take it. Then during the day, I will eat till like 7 p.m. And I say I want to lose weight. It can't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You need to put in the effort, the discipline that is required. So in losing weight, you have to sacrifice those foods, those cravings for those foods. You have to sacrifice that. You have to sacrifice fizzy drinks, things that you ordinarily would take. And then you have to exercise your body for you to get that kind of result. Otherwise, you won't get that kind of result. And that applies to even what we do. That applies to a Christian life too. Okay? Until you decide to do things differently, you will not get a different result. So I'm employing us all that going forward, okay, let's look out for those things that we don't know about the business and look for the knowledge. Beautifully enough, Language seems to be a wonderful platform that has so much knowledge given out, unlike every other platform I've ever joined. If you go on YouTube and just say Pi Cup demo, you will see plenty. Compensation plan, you will see plenty. How to switch your brand, you will watch videos, you will listen to people's knowledge, how people broke even. There are a lot of information you can find. They are at the tip of your fingers. But we have all those data. We're not making use of them meaningfully. We'll keep scrolling and scrolling all through our phone. I'm sorry, it's like I'm actually I'm going off, but I'm sorry, but that's just wonderful. I really need to scroll off because we really need to step up. We really
Yeah.
need to step up and do things differently, really, if we want to get a different result. Instead of using that same data to scroll through your phone, use it, get the information. I was listening to Dr. Ivy. She said that the whole of Meet Your Success story that Charles Campbell has done for about, I think Campbell was celebrating 50 people or 40 something people that have come to his page for that interview. She said she has listened to all of them. How does she do that?
Wow.
As she's going for, yeah, she mentioned that as she's going for morning exercise, for a workout, she takes her headphone or her earpiece and she plays one of it. And by the time she will do 1 hour or 1.5 hours, she would have listened to a minimum of two of the episodes. And so you are in your kitchen, you have an earpiece, or even if you're not in the kitchen, okay, so yeah, it's not allowed to take your phone to the kitchen. So what I do, I have an enhanced free, so I can put it in my ear, and my phone is in the sitting room, and I'm listening to something, and I'm cooking in the kitchen. My phone physically is not in the kitchen or so. And just find a way. There are a lot of information available that is made available to us. You call meetings, please attend the meetings, not just go for the meetings. When you go to the meetings, get the knowledge, pass it, down to your people. Don't just store that information and keep it to yourself. If you keep it to yourself, what will happen to you is that you're not going to grow. Pastor Uta was sharing something with me before we started. She said that because of the because of the way the year began, this our program, it used to be discovery, yes. Discovery
Yeah.
went a bit slow. So this year we've not really done discovery. And so it meant that some people also went to say, they say, my husband, the program where she they do what they say they invite her. She not they do them again. She never started. So they went cold. Everybody now went. I had a team member, I told her that because you went cold, she had an issue with her phone. But you had a means to also communicate people. Because you went cold, everybody under you will just go and sleep. They will collect mattresses. That's how it works. Everybody wants to see what you're doing and so that they can follow you. So as a leader, even if you're just joining in here for the first time, don't just say you just get the information that you're getting right away here, and then you just go relax. Get this information. If you need to ask questions, ask a lot of questions. Go online, seek knowledge. Find things for yourself. Just like when you get born again, you read the Bible, you know God for yourself. Not just keep saying, what my pastor said, what my pastor said. You will not grow if you keep saying what my pastor said, what my pastor told me. You will not grow. If you don't know God for yourself, you're not going to grow. And that's how it is here. You need those information to be able to grow. I'm sorry I've taken so much time on that particular thing. So one of the things I want to say also is that the more you learn, okay, yeah, I've mentioned that, but I'll reiterate it. The more you learn, you get information. Try as much as you can to replicate them. They said the person with the marker makes the money. Sincerely, since I started growing out, since I started talking, passing out my information, the information that I have, the value that I have to, people, I start getting the right sign up because I know what to do. I talk to you, I follow you up, I give you time, I still follow you up again. If it was before, if I friend you and you just say you're not interested, I go and rest and find another person any other time. But because I've also grown to know that even me, when I started it, it didn't just take me instantly to just start the business. I had to also give it time. So I agree that other people will also want, to think about it. So I give them time to do all that before I try them again and then follow up again. So let's get the knowledge, let's put them into use. I will quickly talk to us about this platform, Longreach, an amazing platform. I know that we have a lot of us that are partners, and we have a lot of people also that I'm sure that our other partners would have invited that are new. Okay, that is why I would talk about the language platform. The language platform is an amazing platform. I usually don't like going to profiles to this and this and this. So in between, I'm going to be talking about them. It's a beautiful platform. It's a platform that is a manufacturing company. One of the beautiful things about this company is that for all of the things that we use, they are essentials. They produce those things. And that means that they cannot go out of market because you can always use those products. Daily consumables are things that you use. It will finish. You still buy them again. It will finish. You still buy them again and replace them. You just keep using it until you're out of this world. You keep baking until you're out of this world. You keep applying cream on your skin until you're out of this world. A lot of things that we use. So those daily consumables, they are essential. And they are goods that are on demand. They are on high demand because people cannot do without toothpaste, stop brushing their teeth. So whether or not you're not using language, you're brushing your teeth. Those are products that people cannot do without. Okay, so this beautiful platform is a business that has a manufacturing company that has this product, and then the part that we are so much concerned about here is the direct selling process, which is where we get the product and we give us to the consumers, or we are already the consumer. So it's just we're moving the product from the company to the next person, to the next user of the product. We're moving the product from the company to the next user of the product. There is no middleman, the distributor, the wholesaler, the retailer before you. All of those costs, you can't find them when you're doing a direct sale. So what we're basically doing is that we're just introducing you to these products that are essential for you to use them because they are amazing products that you can use. Of course, they have their benefits. They have their health benefits. They are the efficacy of the product are all over, the internet, where people have a lot of testimonies to share about the usage of the product, about the efficacy of the products that they have used. So this platform, this product that we have, we just find a way to tell other people to just, use this product, switch your brand, because ordinarily, before now, you have products that you have a brand that you have been patronizing. And we're just saying, patronize this beautiful brand, which not only gives you the value for your product, it could also change your lifestyle. It also gives you financial freedom, eventually. So you're not just using, so as you're making those expenses, there is value for it. You're getting money in return. That expenses that you have made over time builds to pay you on a weekly basis. Over time builds to qualify you for a trip, which you can decide to go for, or you collect the money equivalent. So it's a beautiful platform. We are just telling you, not big Turenchi. We are just saying that you buy these products for your personal use. Okay, just switch your brand. It doesn't matter where you are. So long as there's a language presence in that country, you can buy the product and use, and you get a point value. The reason why you can get a point value is that because once you decide to shop in the language supermarket, a unique code is open for you. Once a unique code is open, all of the products that you purchase, the point values. So for every product that the company has, there's a point value attached to them, different point values. The point values will be imputed in your personal code. That your code there is a treasure. Value it. If you see somebody that is just buying the product and the person does not have a code, the person is actually losing money. But you that have the code and value it, and tell the person that is using it without the code how valuable that your code is. Because that code can literally trans, you know, it can change your life. It can change your life. It has actually given me a whole lot of opportunities and have made money for me. I tell someone that my code, I cannot trade it. I don't want to know the amount you're trying to offer. I cannot trade it because in it there I've built a team in it. I've earned on it and I will keep earning on it. I've advanced in rank with that same code. So what beautiful thing about this business is for those codes that they've given to you, please value it. And each time that you purchase products, make sure that you're using your codes to purchase this product. And if you have a friend that you want to introduce to use the product, tell them that they should have this unique code. The system has a way that it connects you that have that code and the person that is using the code via your referral link, the points add up for the person and adds up for you. And eventually you make a passive income out of it. It might not be instant, okay, but over time you're going to build it because I've not seen anybody, any farmer who wants to plant and the farmer just waits. Rainy season comes, you just don't do anything. Then during harvest, you just carry your basket and your sickle. So what are you going to say? They go harvest now. Harvest what? What you did not plant. You can't harvest what you did not plant. So you must plant. There is time for everything. There is a sowing time and there is a reaping time. So I wonder for the people who say the company did not pay me. The company can only pay you when you have moved product from the company to a user. If for any time you did not move any product, you did not tell anybody any product, the person did not purchase any product of long reach, please do not expect the company to give you anything or to compensate you or to give you any bonus because the bonus that the company is giving you is based on the fact. So the company has stated it. Do this and I will do this. Do this and I will do this. So if you don't do this, you can't expect that the company will do this for you. All right? Sorry, please. All right. I'm so sorry about that. So you need to do what you need to do so that you'll be able to get what you need to get. All right? Like I was saying, how unique our code is. The code is so unique that with a code for purchasing a product that I use in the house, and I told other people how to use those products outside Nigeria and in Nigeria, within my locality and outside my locality, I've been able to earn on a weekly basis. I've been able to earn within this short period of 2 years plus that I've joined the business. I've been able to qualify for 7 million naira. So I'm talking about myself and my husband's car. So it's because it's a family thing. And so we earn, we earn in the family. So whatever comes from my account, my husband's account, the children's account, they all come to the family first. So in language, you can build multiple accounts. All right. With that same information that I've been able to tell other people to buy this product and use for their personal use, the company has helped me to qualify for trips. And in language, when you don't want to go for the trips, you get the cash equivalent. 5 trips in all for my household. Yes. Okay. And this is just 2 years plus. So there are a lot of opportunities. I'm not talking about the earnings we get on a weekly basis. They are based on those points. Those points that you look at, those points that when you buy a coffee, okay, the point value is being added to you. When you get a toothpaste, the point value is being added to you for anything. Even if you get as small as mouth freshener, the point value is being added to you. Those point values, they can never be wiped up. And I'll tell you one of the reasons, I'll tell you that it is among the reasons why language is one of the outstanding network marketing business platform that we have. you cannot find that language point values are being wiped away for anything. In as much as I'm scolding people to say don't go to sleep, if you decide to sleep, well, it is your choice. By the time you wake up, people would have made a lot of money. But if you decide to go to sleep, but you have a cold before you went to sleep, and then you wake up, maybe you wake up after 2 years, Joe. But I don't pray you wake up after 2 years. After now, after this meeting, everybody is waking up, all right? And you decide to go sleep. By the time you come back, your code is there. The password you have left it with is still there. Your point value that you accrued before you went to sleep is still there. In fact, if you had an active member before you went to sleep, you would have seen that your points would have even accrued to what you had before you went, you went cold in the business. That's how beautiful this platform is. I was talking to someone this evening, and we were sharing about the person is in one of those platforms. I use one of their products because it's good for me. And she was saying that, these people, they are kids. I said, I know about it. He says, if you try, assuming they have a point of 100 targets, and you're able to make 99.5 points value, nothing happens. Nobody's going to add, okay, let me just help you and push 5 so that you just end. It's not going to happen. Every effort, your effort for that particular period will be wiped off, and you will not be paid. Your point value will be wiped off, and you will not be paid that amount because of just 0.5 points that you missed out. But you cannot find that in language. You cannot find that in language. Language can never wipe your points away.
Awesome.
Language will pay you into your bank, your local bank account. I know a lot of us have done different platforms where they will say, if you pay now, that person where you bring, as the person is paying, you will take the money. But your money is still there, or you are seeing it in the dashboard, but you can't have access to it. It's called e-money. It's called e-wallet, and that is daylight robbery. Daylight robbery. You can see it, but you can't get hold of it.
Yeah.
Is that money? But language, once you work and you do what the company wants you to do, you will see the payment in your account straight up. The money lands into your account. Okay? And then in language, you can choose product of your choice. You want only the body care. In fact, you have a baby and you just want only baby products. Good and fine. You want only supplements because of your age parents. Good and fine. Nobody's going to say that it must be this supplement. In fact, if you buy all the personal care, you must top it up with a supplement. It doesn't happen in language. You are free to make your choice of product. It's only in a particular package, which I'll talk about, that you cannot choose your product. But every other one, you have the liberty to choose your product. That's how beautiful. And we have a range of products. In Nigeria, we have over 80 products where you can choose from. In fact, we have beautiful things like the cream. If you don't want to use one of the cream, you go for another one. In fact, if you don't want to use this body wash, you have another body wash you can decide to use in that same platform. So I cannot afford this one, it's a bit high. Okay, let me go for the lesser one on that same platform. So it's so beautiful. It's very flexible. That's what I'll just say. It's a flexible platform. And you can decide to make small money that you can just use to eat every Thursday. Or you can decide to build an empire on this platform. The choice is yours. The choice is simply yours. Okay?
Wow.
Yes. So I will just tell us how to come in. There are different packages you can come in with. You can come in as a VIP. A VIP is the highest entry package, which requires 1,680 point value. In language, there's a universal currency, and that universal currency is the point value. You keep hearing us saying point value, point value. This point value is the reason why we are in this business. If there's no point value, all of us will not work. This point value is the reason. So you will keep hearing it and hearing it over and over again. So when you're doing this business, you must value your point value. So you value the point value so that you can be able to make it in this business. That point value is universal. It means that in Cameroon, you have to meet up with that same point value, irrespective of your currency in your local currency. The language currency is point value, and it is universal. So if I need to become a VIP in Nigeria, what I'm looking at is the 1,680 point value. If I need to become a VIP in UK, what I'm looking at is the 1,680 point value in UK. Okay. I don't know how much it's going to cost me. I know how much it's going to cost me in Nigeria, but I don't know how much it's going to cost you in UK. But what we should be looking at is the point value that is required for each and every package. All right. When you come in as that platinum VIP, you earn 12% on purchases that are done under you. So what that means is that for everybody that you tell about the business or that uses the product and purchase the product, whatever package they join in with, you earn 12% of it. Whatever point value they join in with, you earn 12% of it. And as a personal VIP, you're going to purchase of you share 1% of the global sales profit. So what happens is that in the company, 1% of the profit is brought out globally and shared among all VIPs. Okay? Yeah. That is for only a VIP. If you cannot afford that package, you can choose the next package, which is the platinum. The platinum, what is required is the 720 point value. It is the same globally. Okay? So what you do, select products that will give you that 720 point value, and then you introduce people to use the product, all right? And then the company also pay you 12% of performance bonus. It's a bonus, so they have different ways they pay. Now, the difference between what I mentioned before, which is the VIP, and the platinum is that as a VIP, you're a shareholder. So you partake in the profit sharing. As a platinum partner, you're not, but you can actually work yourself to that level. So there's something we call upgrade. Okay, over time, you can now build it up until you get to platinum. So if you cannot afford to start this, you cannot afford to start on this other platform, on this other package. The next package after the platinum is the gold package, which requires 240 point value. Okay, it is the same, like I said, everywhere. You earn 10% on purchases as you introduce people to use the product, whether they're in Kenya, they're in Liberia, they're using the product, the company will pay you 10% of their purchases. All right? If you cannot afford that, you can go lower to the silver package. The silver package is about 120 point value that is required. So you choose products towards that 120 point value. And then for every person that you introduce to use the product, the company pays you 8%. Now, the Q Silver and the Silver, you earn 8% on the purchases. Yeah, the same percentage on performance and bonuses. You earn the same percentage. Now, the least one is for all of those packages that I mentioned, you can choose the products that you want to. If you say you just want sanitary pad because you know how to, you want to even use it for charity, you just want sanitary pad, you just want to do our toothpaste, it is your choice. The company will not restrict you from any of those things. But the least package is what we call the student package or the combo package. That combo package, it has a fixed price. You know, I've not been calling prices for this other one because whatever you decide to choose will be different from whatever I would, choose. And so our amount might not be different. Though we have an estimated amount, but I don't want to mention the estimated amount. Also because we have other people from different countries. So every other country, they have their currency equivalent to their point values. But what is important to us here and important to the business here is the point value we generate to come in to start off with. But this list point value is list package is 14,000 naira for Nigeria market. Kenya have their market. Kenya have an amount to it. I don't know their actual amount, but they have an amount to their own combo too. And some other African countries have combo attached to it. This 14,000 naira package is pre-selected. The products are pre-selected. So where you have the liberty to choose from any other product, when you come to this one, you cannot choose your product. There are pre-selected products by the continent that you can take. Although if you calculate the products, they are even worth more than that amount that you would have paid for. Okay? Then you can start. So whichever way, just make sure that you're starting. And when you start, please do not die your momentum. Make sure that you're building your momentum is increasing by the day. You're using your product, you're loving your product, you're introducing your product. Because if, for example, I employ you, because a lot of people like paid jobs, and I say, oh, if you market this product and you're able to sell such and such amount of money, I'm going to pay you 50,000 naira. If I put it as advert, you will see people that will line up, that will come for interview. But this one, we're saying, market it yourself, market it the way you want, market it the how that works for you. What works for A might not be what works for B. There are a lot of people that are social media gurus. You can decide to use it. A lot of people can watch people's status from morning to night. Put up your products, put up your adverts there, because a lot of people look at status very well. Well, when they need those information, they will come to you because they keep seeing it on your status. So just find a way. Language is not restricting you from a particular time. It has to be like this. If you're not marketing it in your group, it won't work for you. Anyhow, if you want to go to radio, even though language does not even advertise on air, if you decide to go and you pay your own money, it is fine. Language is not going to find you. That is the best way you know how to. Just market and build your business. Let people around you know that this is the product I use. This is the benefit I've gotten. Even if you have not gotten that benefit, I tell people, try and share other people's story. Do you know the person? No. But somehow, the person is in language. And the person did not even lie about the ending. Because the beautiful thing about this platform is that as you are qualifying for a particular thing, once the payment is sent to you, a lot of people put out their payment alert all over social media. It's not an audio money. It's real money. They pay you that. I've had it. So I'm a living witness, not audio money. So do it the best way you can, but please do not give up. The Akure lady will use her center on Friday. She said, if you are sitting, please stand up. If you are crawling, start running. If you are running, try to fly. Okay? And then if you're flying, you need to soar. But make sure that you are moving. Make sure there is a progressive movement happening. A lot of people have had their, life changed, transformed using this platform. It has helped me financially, mentally, socially. I have had a lot. This platform, for this invitation, even it has also boosted my CV. Staying in this platform, this is great. This is discovery where you used to see SD. And so what that means is that I'm getting to that level. for her to invite me here. So it is not a small children's platform that she used to do. So for her to bring me here, it means that my level is going close to that of the LP. So
Yes, so
there's a lot to achieve on this platform. I want to. I don't know if I have mentioned a lot of things, but if there are questions, I'll still take them back. But I'd like to close with you saying that in this life we have three choices. I like closing with it. That we have three choices. You know that God has given us the ability to make choice. So don't come and be saying, God can please choose a wife for me. And God cannot choose a wife for you because you have the eyes to see whether the appeals to you. Okay? So the only thing you're just going to pray is for the direction, but the choices, they are yours to make. So in this life, you have three choices. You can either give up, you can give in, or you can give it your all. Which would you want to do? I will, advise that we give it our all in doing this. Thank you.
wow, that was amazing. That was mouthful. Thank you so much, FSD Marvel. SD Marvel
Thank
sounds
you.
so good. Thank you so much. Thank you. We don't
Thank
take it for
you.
granted. You actually covered practically, you made compensation plan so simple. I'm like, is this the same thing? You brought it down to the basics. And I know that for everyone who has listened to you today, if they will run up with what you have said, the business has come to change. There is no doubt about that. You said maybe 6, 7 very key things. Be open to information. You can't go wrong getting the information. But I love what you said. So don't just acquire the information, use it. Many of us have acquired, we are constipated with the information, but we are not using it. Until you use it, you cannot go too far. Be open to new relationships, build new relationships, and sometimes sustain them. It's one thing to make friends, another thing to keep friends. Thank you so much. These nuggets are awesome. Develop new ideas, be innovative, attend meetings. So if you are here and we call the meeting next week, you make sure that you are there. Duplicate yourself and share your story and share other people's story. When you talked about the product of this platform, I want to share a bit of my story. When I had a broken tooth. I can't remember what happened to that tooth, and it just knocked off. I'd felt it before, and somehow the feeling pulled off during this pandemic. And I'm like, this is not the time to go to a dentist. Too. It's not the time for dentist at all. So I used the classic toothpaste, and was still hurting me. And I'm like, oh, Long Classic, this thing is not working. Oh. I said, why don't I try Artemisinin? And then I just switched to Artemisinin toothpaste. And in 2 days, I could eat, I could drink, I could do anything with that side of my mouth. And I'm like, I don't need a dentist again. Talking about choices on this platform. So classic toothpaste didn't work for me. Artemisinin came in and just did it for me. And my husband says, I don't use Artemisinin. It doesn't work for me. Classic does it for me. So in the same house, we are both on Longreach. One is on Longreach Classic, one is on Longreach Artemisinin. And it is delivering for me. That's the thing. The platform gives us alternative. Not that if you don't use this toothpaste, you can't use any other one anymore. It gives us alternatives. Thank you so much, Coach Marvel. I so appreciate you. I'm looking at the platform. Any questions? You are so down to earth. Nobody is asking questions. But I'll ask you one question and we'll close on this question. So I am new on this platform. I am a guest. Somebody invited me here. I've heard you talk about the compensation plan. You have encouraged me to sign up. In the next 5 minutes, what do I need to do when I sign up to grow?
Okay. So if you're here and you're new, number one thing I would advise you to do first of all is to why do you want to do this platform? What do you have in mind What do you have in mind? First of all, tell yourself what you want to do, how you want to run in this platform. If I show you if I show for you, but the choice is still yours. What you want in this business, your why, your driving, your motivation for doing this business. Okay, what you want to get at the end of the day. But I'm going to show you the roadmap. The roadmap, what I'm going to do for you is that I'm going to add you up to a group. I'm going to train you. I'm going to get you information that you need to do. I'm also going to give you a support system. So what we do here is that they give a group support system. It means that if you have to reach out to somebody because you're still new and still learning the business, you can reach out to your upline. They can do a three-way call where you are there, the person you want to talk to is there, and then your leader is there to talk to the person. So those are the ways they also need to support you. If you have a team, a number of people that you need them to talk to about and educate about the business, you can also invite the one who registered you, and then they will put you through. They will help you go out and educate those people. And when the sign-ups are coming, they still come under you. Because they are your sponsor, they're actually helping you to grow, okay? So when you have issues, when you have questions, please throw it in. Then we'll also teach you how to navigate to the next level. But you need to also attend meetings. When they call for meetings, you must attend. I can only do my best by sharing the link to you, and I see that you attend, but I cannot force you to drink the water. Okay? Be hungry for knowledge.
True.
When you want to know more, you want to learn everything about the business, learn the compensation plan. I will be available. Your leader will be available to put you through, but you must be open and be ready to relearn. You know, a lot of us are coming from a platform where we have the mindset about network marketing. So some people just say, "Don't tell me I know what to do," but you don't know that this platform is different from the conventional network market and the conventional platforms that you had done before. This is totally different. So you must be willing to come down and learn, no matter who you are, no matter where you are coming from. You know, they will have professionals in this business. But those professionals, they don't bring in their expertise here because they are not experts here. They will still leave you that is an expert or that is an authority in this, and then they can go. But you must. So for you to go in the next 5 years, yes, that's another thing that will grow you, that will make you get to that 5 years plan or that 3 years plan that you're looking at. You must be consistent. Not that because you have earned your first 100,000 naira and you feel that I've attained, I don't need to, do anything. You need to duplicate yourself. So when you get those knowledge, pass those knowledge down to the next people, to the next generation, so that you can create leaders too. Because if you don't have duplication is the lifeline of network marketing. If you don't have duplication in this business, you're going to be stuck. There are a lot of people that come into a platform and then they come in with money. When they don't have people to replicate them, they get stuck there. Sure. So you must duplicate yourself. Okay, so those are the ways. You duplicate yourself, you get knowledge, and then you are consistent in what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Duplicate yourself. Come in, have your why, set your target, learn the business, attend the meetings, duplicate yourself, and sincerely, you will soar. Thank you very much, Coach Marvel. Truly do appreciate you. A huge love to your darling husband, Bishop Wealth, and let him know that I'm coming for him. Is my next target. So just I know he's hearing me. Coach Bishop Wealth, I'm seeing all your nuggets on the screen, so I know you are there. clearly just get ready for my text. You are coming on. So, but that's it, everybody. Thank you so much, Coach Marvel. I'm
Thank
not
you
taking
so
this for
much.
granted. You have to stay back in Akure to do this for us. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Ma. God bless you.
Everybody on the team, thank you so much for being on this call. And I want to especially appreciate all the leaders on this call. I see FSD Nkiru on the call. I see FSD Seton on the call. Bishop Wealth, of course, I know you are here. All the leaders on the call, I don't take it for granted that you are here. Thank you so much for everything. Yeah, and yes, somebody said Discovery is back with a bang. Yes, we are coming back with a bang. Get ready to get the nuggets, to learn, to unlearn, and to relearn. So until another time, I won't tell you when this time around. Be good, have a wonderful weekend, work this business, and you'll be glad you did. If you are yet to sign up, please reach out to the person that invited you and let them know that you are ready to sign up. And never forget this, together we win. God bless you. Bye, everybody.
Wow.